All right, ladies and gentlemen, we see making his way to the ring now, Christopher Withrow, excuse me.
Christopher Withrow.
Sometimes I fumble whenever I got the zins in my mouth, you know.
So, Christopher Withrow, fighting out of Owingsville, Kentucky. He is 30 years old, coming in with a record of 3-3-1. His last bout was a TKO back in August against Aaron Murray. This guy's the real deal. Both these guys, this is a fight where we got a ton of experience coming together. Should be a very back and forth battle, as we've seen in these other two fights where we got the skill levels raised a little bit.
And I believe this is for our amateur welterweight boxing championship at 154 pounds.
It is indeed the first title fight of the night. And here we see Jayden Owens. Owens makes his way to the ring. He is fighting out of Volga, West Virginia. A young gun at 19 years old, but he has an incredible record already of 4-2. His last fight was against Jonathan Scoe. I think we called that one.
Indeed, we did.
TKO victory.
That was there in Bridgeport, if I'm not mistaken.
You are
He looked
correct.
very crisp in that fight against Scoe, who's not an easy out.
A lot of young talent coming up right now, and you can't get much more young and much more talented than the 19-year-old Jayden Owens.
Already has 6 fights on his record at the age of 19. It's pretty impressive. That's somebody who's doing work.
And we see there, he's got excellent coaches as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's all championship fights from here. We are now at bout number 10. This is for the New Line Cagefighting Welterweight Championship, 154 pounds. Fighting first, out of the blue corner, with a record of 3-3-1 from Mount Sterling, Kentucky, Christopher Withrow, AKA the stick man on the poster. Fighting out of the red corner, with a record of 4-2 from Grafton, West Virginia, Jayden Owens.
Corner. You have to wonder if Jayden is related to Dante. We might be seeing two brothers on the same card again. We've seen that a lot lately.
Yeah, same gym, same last name.
And look at the shoulder of Christopher Withrow.
Yeah, very interesting. It's maybe like a winging scapula kind of thing going on there. And we see Jayden putting some work into the gloves there. He's measuring his shots though. He's not going wild.
This crowd is getting a little rowdy as we get into the meat of this card.
It's getting dark and the Miller lights are flowing, I think. Oh, a nice 1-1-2 followed by a 4 at the end of that sequence.
Beautiful work from Jayden Owens, just staying busy, but yeah. Withrow doing a great job of blocking all these.
Yeah, Withrow's catching those on his gloves, but he is getting behind on the scorecards most likely. Although we're only 1 minute in, we are moving to 3-minute rounds for these championship
You got
bouts.
If you're in the corner of Withrow, you want to ask him to get busier here.
Yep. We see him opening up a little bit more with a jab there. And a right hand lands.
That straight right was, I think, the first punch we've seen from Withrow so far. He's really taking his time here, getting a feel for Owens. But like you say, he's getting behind on the scorecard. Stiff jab, though, lands.
Yeah, split the guard. That's the second one of those I've seen from him.
We're starting to see him
last
open up
30
here.
seconds. And we're seeing kind of relentless forward pressure here from Withrow, too.
Good right hand and left hook from Withrow.
And a nice jab and a right hook from Owens.
Straight right and a jab lands from Withrow. And Jayden follows up with a shovel hook to the body, right hook.
Oh, and he splits the guard with a nice jab. Very clean, crisp boxing technique from both of these gentlemen.
Sharp left hook from Withrow. And then Jayden follows with 2 beautiful blistering body shots and an uppercut.
And Withrow seems to be catching those body shots a little bit on his elbows, which is helping him here.
He's doing great work defensively, but he's got to get a little more active.
Yeah, and I have to wonder if maybe part of his game plan here was to see if he could kind of work his defense in the first round and maybe tire Owens out a bit. Oh, and he lands a jab and a right straight.
He's starting
and
to go
another
to
right
work now.
straight. 30 seconds left in this round.
Wildest crowd I've heard in a while. At one of these events.
Nice jab, right hand. And we see Withrow really doing good work here in the second half of this round. He may be stealing it. Oh, as he lands a left hook right straight. And a right hand, but he eats a volley of punches on his defense.
This body work from Owens is really beautiful, and it's going to pay dividends later in this fight.
This is a spectacular fight, ladies and gentlemen. This is certainly championship caliber. That's another difficult round to score. Owens certainly controlled the opening half of that round, but I think the cleaner punches were definitely landed by Withrow, but at a much lower volume.
I think that Withrow looked really sharp in that fight, though. His defensive skill was excellent. He didn't need a lot of big shots, especially to the head. I think most of the shots he ate were to the body. And when he did decide to mount his offense, he was very crisp. Biggest question is going to see is who gets tired quicker. Because like you say, maybe that's the game plan from Withrow. Maybe he wants to wear Jayden down a bit.
And Owens did a good job of, even whenever he was landing those punches on the gloves, of not going wild, but he was still throwing a lot of volume, and everything he throws does have a lot of pop to it.
Judging by Owens just in the corner, he looks very fresh.
Yeah, he doesn't look tired at all to me.
Crowd is getting behind Christopher Withrow now, though.
Nice 1-1-2 again. Oh, but a 4 finds the home for Owens as he backs up.
Let's go. Somebody punch somebody.
Jab to the body there from Owens. And Withrow marches forward, trying to hunt down his opponent. Pumps the jab, but Jayden's wise to it. He slides out of the way.
Stiff jab.
Jayden's footwork is really good here, staying on the outside. Not cutting just in one direction, he's circling both directions.
In a 3-round fight with 2-minute rounds, it's really hard once you get behind.
Yeah.
And I think he let Jayden get ahead of him there in that first round.
Yeah, I agree.
And he's still not
nice.
very active. Jayden, but beautiful 1-2 right down the
Yeah, I was
middle.
going to say, he landed a jab and then a 1-2 after it. None of those landed super cleanly, but Owens has been hunting that uppercut. But I think the guard is tight enough of Withrow that he's doing a good job taking away that alley of attack.
One thing you don't see much from Withrow's head movement. He's got that really tight, high guard, but you don't see him moving his head a lot.
Yeah, you see him more like the marching forward, almost Sean Strickland style, not the same defense, but, forward pressure without much head movement, which has its merits.
Oh, that one got through the
right
guard,
hand found through
and
the
he
guard.
felt it. He acknowledges that one, and he still keeps marching forward. Very tough guy is Christopher Withrow.
A nice right hand landed by Withrow there.
Jayden dancing around his opponent. We hear some boos from the crowd
What a
who
fight.
are watching an incredible fight.
Yeah.
Technical boxing match, and I think Jayden's pulling ahead.
Yeah, he certainly has come out this second half of this round, and he's kind of taking control.
I really like the body work he does.
Oh, but just as we say that
was
big punches
shots
landed.
from Withrow. Looks like he's finally trying to find that big moment in this fight. But now we go back to that same pace where he lets Jayden lead the dance.
It'll be interesting to see how the judges score that, because I think that the cleaner, more consequential shots are being landed by Withrow. Oh, as he just barely misses a left
And
hook.
Jayden acknowledged that when you see him nod there.
And a right hand lands.
Oh,
as
and
well.
another.
Oh,
And Jayden lands a beautiful left of his own. These guys are going back and forth, trading punches.
Oh, and a nice crisp little check left hook. No wasted motion on that left hook.
And
Beautiful
over the
work
top
by
with the
Withrow.
right as well.
Yeah.
And another beautiful check left. How do you score that second round, Colin?
That's a very difficult round to score. I think, the more consequential blows were probably landed by Withrow, but there was a little bit more volume coming out of Jayden Owens. So this is a tough one to score, ladies and gentlemen. We go into our third 3-minute round here.
We've had several fights that could have gone either way. You know, we mentioned that last one, that Plu versus Tevin Bonner. Whoever scored that a 30-27, that was interesting.
I thought the same thing too.
So it's one of those things, you don't really want to go to the judges' scorecards because you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, and the judging here in West Virginia has improved noticeably over the years. I mean, it's actually at a pretty good place generally now. Very rarely do we see complete head-scratcher scorecards. But I think that it's entirely possible that this fight is on the line in the third round. I think personally I would probably have Withrow taking the first round, and the second round is very close.
See, I thought Owens took the first.
I thought that the second half was Withrow's, but yeah. Very difficult fight to score
I think
either
the
direction.
sheer volume of Owens put him ahead in that first round. But you see, as Withrow gets more active, he's starting to land his shots. That's what we need from him is activity, though. You don't have much time to work in these short rounds.
And very few of these big shots of Owens are actually finding the head. Most of them are coming on the gloves, elbows, and forearms, but they're still landing.
Constantly marching forward, though, is Withrow, dictating that ring control. And Owens constantly dancing around him, looking to land combinations. Both men have had great moments in this fight, and it's anyone's fight right now.
Oh, and a nice right hand to the body lands from Withrow.
There's a beautiful left hook from Withrow. I think that's been his best punch tonight.
I think we're seeing that right hand just a little bit low from Owens sometimes in the end of exchanges, and that's where he's getting caught with that short, crisp left hook.
That's exactly what you want to see out of a left hook. And there's a stiff jab, knocks his head back.
Oh, and a right hand behind it.
Withrow taking over in this third.
We're seeing even just a more definitive implementation of what we saw before, which is Owens landing the volume but not being able to get through the guard, and Withrow generally having better success. Oh, as he snaps his head back with another big left hook and another right hand behind it. Left hook on the inside, hard to
and
a
he
big left
drops
hook
him!
sets him down.
What a beautiful left hook, puts him on his butt. And you see Owens has still got his legs under him. He's going to beat that count. But Withrow celebrates like he knows this is his fight to win. And he's looking to hurt him now. He knows, he smells blood.
Oh, and a right uppercut just barely misses, landing flush.
Hunting that big left hook again.
Oh, and that right uppercut to the body and the left hook again.
Massive.
40 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. This fight's still up for grabs very much.
And he's hunting with that left hook. He knows he can put him down with it now.
Oh,
there it is again.
Clean.
Oh!
The right hand sends the mouthpiece flying out of the ring.
And into the crowd.
18 seconds left. He's probably not going to get it back at this point. We see good jabs. And Withrow would do well to keep the volume up.
That was a beautiful shot.
We should have about 9 seconds left on the clock, I believe, from when the referee called time.
Definitely one for the highlight reel of Chris Withrow. And here we go. We should have about 8 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, and a big right hand lands from Withrow again. Nice jab lands as well.
And I think Withrow took that fight, ladies and gentlemen.
Those first 2 rounds are very close. There was a lot of volume. We may be looking at a draw.
That would be incredible. Back and forth action from both men. Let's take a look at him knock the mouth guard out. Beautiful.
Oh, directly at the camera. What a beautiful angle.
One of the best shots we've ever seen, courtesy of Mountain Dreams Media for being right where they needed to be.
Judges have turned in their scorecards for this championship bout, ladies and gentlemen.
And we have a chant of face tattoo in the crowd.
I tell you what, we have seen some phenomenally close technical fights tonight.
Absolutely. Here in Logan County, West Virginia.
Very impressive. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Elijah Thacker is going to go in and talk to our winner.
For both of these guys, they put on a heck of a fight. All right, so at the end of 3 rounds in this championship fight, your judges have a decision. 29-27, 29-28, 29-27, all for your winner, fighting out of the blue corner, Chris Withrow!
I heard the crack in my mouth. Hell yeah.
I want you to give it up for your new champion, Chris Withrow! My friend, that was such a fun fight. How does it feel to be the champ?
Good.
So talk me through it.
He hits hard as shit.
You had such a technical, methodical approach.
I knew he was
Beautiful.
going to swing himself out.
That's what we talked about in the commentary. Slow approach, beautiful defense through the first round, and then second, third, you started opening him up, and the third, you put him away. Talk me through that finish there.
I hurt him with the left hook and then just followed up. Yeah.
So I know you're tired, man. Congratulations, new champion. Can't wait to see you back. Give it up.